Guys, welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1500 point battle report where I'm going to be fielding the Craftworlds.
And I'll be using Thousand Suns. Today we'll be doing Tactical Cascade from Chapter Approved 2018. How this works, we're going to have 6 objectives spread out on the field. And then we're also going to build ourselves deck, refine strategy, we remove 6 cards. Now instead of generating cards the same way we usually do, which is basically, draw from the top or whatever you like, mystery cards. We actually get to choose which of the 2 cards we want to begin with, so that allows us to define what we're going to do in our first round. In the second battle round, in the battle rounds after that, you then draw 2 cards for every 1 you scored last time. So if, for instance, you scored both your cards in the first battle round, you're then going to draw 4 cards, up to a maximum of 6 in your hand. You then, how you end this game is that it immediately ends once one of the players has scored 25 cards. Or it goes on the standard battle game length. You also have one thing that at the end of the game, if anyone has 3 cards still in their hand, for every 3 cards you've got, you lose 1 victory point. First strike, behind Slay Warlord, and behind enemy lines all still apply as well.
So guys, let's show you the armies. So here we have my 1500 points of Craftworlds. Bringing 2 different detachments today, so I'm going to bring 9 command points to go with. First detachment's the battalion, and that'll be a Farseer and Skyrunner, Twin Shuriken Catapult, Shuriken Pistol, Singing Spear, and it'll have the Warlord trait Seer of the Shifting Vector. We then have a second HQ there, the Warlock Skyrunner with Twin Shuriken Catapult, Shuriken Pistol, Witchblade. I should mention it's a Doom and Guide Seer for the Farseer, and it's a Protect Jinx for the Warlock, for the Psychic powers. We also have Maug and Ra. We then have 11 Guardian Defenders with their catapults and plasma grenades. We then have 2 squads of Dire Avengers, identical squads, all with Avenger catapults, with the exception of the Exarch, which has a Power Glaive and Shuriken Pistol, and they'll have their plasma grenades. Into some heavier hitters, we've got 10 Dark Reapers with 9 Reaper launchers and an Eldari missile launcher. The Outrider detachment will be led by the Autarch Skyrunner with the Phoenix Gem Relic, Laser Lance and Twin Shuriken Catapult. 2 6-man units of Wind Riders, all with Scatter Lasers, so 6 Scatter Laser Bikes and another 6 Scatter Laser Bikes. A squad of Vipers, all with Bright Lances and Shuriken Cannons. And then we have a Crimson Hunter Exarch with a Pulse Laser and 2 Star Cannons. So yeah, let's crack on.
Here we have my 1500 points of Thousand Suns. I've got a battalion detachment and a super heavy auxiliary detachment, so I'm going to have 8 command points to use in this game. For HQ, I have a Daemon Prince with wings. His Sorcerer Arcana is Dark Matter Crystal, and the psychic abilities are Gaze of Fate, Diabolic Strength and Smite, and the weapons are going to be a Malefic Talons 2 sets. We've also got Ahriman on Disc of Tzeentch. The Warlord trait will be Otherworldly Prescience. In Dark Heretic, his powers will be Death X, Prescience and Warp Time. For troops, I've got 10 Rubric Marines. Spine Champion has Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch, Inferno Bolt Pistol and Force Stave. And the Marines themselves have 5 Inferno Bolt Guns, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon and 3 Warp Flamers. Then got another unit of Rubric Marines, a 10-man squad. The Spine Champion has Discipline of Change, Weaver of Fates, Inferno Bolt Pistol and Force Stave. And then the rubrics themselves are again 5 Inferno Bolt Guns, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon and 3 Warp Flamers. I've also got a unit of 20 Zangors, all armed with Auto Pistol and Chainswords, and we've also got Brayhorn in there as well. I've got a unit of Scarab Occult Terminators. The Scarab Occult Sorcerer has Discipline of Change, Glamour of Tzeentch, armed with Inferno Combi Bolter and Force Stave. And the Terminators themselves have 3 Inferno Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, 1 Soul Reaper Cannon and Hellfire Missile Pack. And for the super heavy auxiliary detachment, we've got Chaos Knights, Iconoclast households, 2 War Dogs, both with Thermal Spears, Reaper Chain Cleaver, and Melted Guns on each of them as well. As my 1500 points of Thousand Suns and Iconoclast Chaos Knights. Here we have our map that we are playing on today. So we've got our Cityscape Ruins. Lots of damaged buildings everywhere. Got some tactical objectives to show. So we've got number 1 quite in the centre here. Number 2 in this corner. Number 3 over here. Number 4 in this corner, which is the bomb. Number 5 And finally, number 6. Now we are doing hammer anvil. Yep, which is basically short edge to short edge deployment. So with that, let's have a look at the deployment. Here is the Thousand Suns deployment. So I've got a big blob of Zangors up in this corner over here. I've got rubrics hiding in this building here. Got my war dogs in the centre, along with Ahriman and my Daemon Prince just in the back there as well. And I have another unit of rubric marines just down in this corner here. I've kept my Scarab Cult in Deep Strike just because I think I need a bit more board control later in the game. With that, let's have a look at the Eldar.
So into the Simhan Craftworlds deployment. I should also mention I'm going to spend 1 command point for the battle begins for the exemplar of the Hunter Shrine from the Phoenix Rising book, to give my Crimson Hunter Exarch the Hawkeye rule as well. So 1 command point, that basically means ignores the penalties of heavy, which is quite useful for that unit. Into the deployment we have the Crimson Hunter Exarch, the Malgan Ra with the Dark Reapers, Guardians, the Viper Squadron. We then have 6 Scatter Laser Bikes, another 6 Scatter Laser Bikes with the Autarch in the middle, Farseer and the Warlock, along with Dire Avengers out front. And then more Dire Avengers over there. So with that, I believe it's time to see if I can seize.
Let's see if you can. Nope.
No. So Thousand Suns, turn 1.
So we have Thousand Suns turn 1. It's going to be pretty simple. David has deployed back, and I don't have the biggest range. So it's really going to be a sort of go forward, see where we can end up on this one. This game is a bit unusual because we get to choose our tactical objectives, which one we score, rather than actually randomly generate. So got to make sure I am prepared for what ones I want. With that, let's have a look at the cards I wish to draw. So I've chosen my 2 objectives that I wish to draw in this round. I've gone with secure objective number 5 because it should be fairly easy for me to get, and area denial because I'll automatically get the D3 version of it as long as David doesn't try and move or anything. So yeah, that is not too bad. With that, let's go into my movement phase. Finished up the turn 1 movement for the Thousand Suns. So both my war dogs have advanced because it's quite a long distance to get into David. So they move forward to really try and tie down a bit of the space. So is everything essentially my army. I think everything, let me just, everything vanished. Ahriman and the Daemon Prince didn't really because I want to keep them slightly behind. I feel if David deals with the war dogs and had them forward, then it'd be in a very precarious position. So I'll keep them with the rubrics and everything and just march on forward a wee bit. It will give me a good bit of board control. So yeah, I've marched on forward, which will be very helpful. With that, let's go into the psychic phase. Gonna start off the psychic phase with Gaze of Fate from my Daemon Prince, so gonna need a 6 for that to get a free reroll. Ooh,
Nailing it though.
But got Gaze of Fate, which is kinda handy. Let me just check the rest I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Next up, I'll go with this Thousand Suns unit, Rubric Marines. Gonna put in Weaver of Fate from themselves on themselves. So need a 6. Which would get high dice rolls, so they've got Weaver of Fate on themselves.
Nice invul buff.
And Glamour of Zinch will put on this unit here.
Is that on themselves?
That's on themselves.
With themselves?
And I got it.
Very good psychic phase.
And I think lastly I'm going to use Warp Time from Ahriman onto the Rubric Marines here. So needing a 5 to cast this because he gets +1. Which we get, just so that will allow them to move forward. Going to start off with this war dog here with his thermal spear, and I'm going to put it into what are they called, your Vipers?
The group of Vipers, yeah.
Yeah, it's 36 inches and it is an assault weapon, so I will be able to fire it.
You did advance for -1.
Yep.
I'm actually going to put line of fast reflexes on for 2 command points, so I'm down to 6.
Yep.
Maybe a bit, not necessarily at this point, but they are essentially, that's one of my best chances of killing war dogs.
Yeah.
So I kind of need to keep them alive, so I'm going to do that. So
Okay.
-2 to hit.
So D3 shots straight at them. For 1. Hitting on a 5. It hits. What's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
So 3's to wins.
Yep, 3s.
How many wins have you got?
6 wins a Viper.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that. So that'll be a command point.
Okay.
So 3's to wins. Oh my word. Okay, never mind. Just going to do straight up the same with the other one.
Okay.
D3 shots for 3. Hitting on 5s. Wow.
Oh no!
Wounding on 3s. 1 fail. I presume you've got no invul save?
No, -4, 3 up armor, goes straight through.
So first one's d6. And then that'll just straight up kill him.
So kill a bike, or kill a viper. Does it explode? Nope, but that's 1 viper gone. Not first strike.
Nope,
but
didn't kill the unit.
But it's a viper gone.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 1. And, you know, we didn't do much, but, you know, I need to get a bit closer to really start doing a bit more. But we did score objectives because I chose them. Secure objective number 5, easy peasy, just down there. And then area denial, because David doesn't have anyone anywhere near the centre. Even 12 inches means I'm going to score D3 victory points.
Yep.
For 2, give me a total of 3 victory points to begin with.
And you get rid of your cards.
And I got rid of my cards, which when you get to choose them, is kind of easy. With that, I think in terms of victory points, David, you down to 6?
You mean command points?
Command points?
I'm at 6, yep.
You're at 6, I'm down to 7. In terms of victory points, I'm 3-0, but we're going to go into Elder turn 1.
So into Craftworlds turn 1, and we're just going to mention Ross is actually on 8 command points because the reroll for your thermal spear shots, you'd have used your Gaze of Fate, not a command point.
Yeah, so that would have made a lot more sense.
So you're still on 8 command points, I'm on 6. Just need to pick my new cards, see what I get. I need to probably deal with the War Dogs. So I've chosen my 2 cards. It's going to be Defend 4 and Defend 6. Defend 4 is down here, Defend 6 is there. Maybe help me catch up on the command points and also get rid of these cards during Ross's turn. So we've gone very defensive, slightly aggressive with the Craftworlds. We've battle focused the 11 Guardians up. Battle focused the Dire Avengers in the middle, but rolled really badly. Just moved up the bikes along with the Farseer and the Warlock. We also spread out some Dire Avengers on the backside. We've also got our Autarch, who's in 6 inches of pretty much everyone to do his buff, with the exception of that unit there. That Wind Riders, because I had to keep him on the objective. Down here the Vipers have stayed still. Mug and Raz moved on to the objective, and Dark Reapers have stayed still. Very important psychic phase coming up, so... Oh, and I did move the Crimson Hawk Exarch. Crimson Hunter Exarch. So into the psychic phase, we're going to start by using 1 command point down to 5 for Seer Council, because I've got the Warlock and the Farseer nearby, giving them +1 to all of their psychic tests for the rest of that phase. So, and that's also for the Warlock and the Farseer, they both benefit from that. Warlock's going to start things off by casting Protect Jinx, and we're going to use Jinx on to this War Dog here to give it -1 to all its saves. We're looking for a 7 to cast, but we are getting +1 at the moment due to Seer Council. We don't get it. I'm going to have to use a command point. Do I have to use a command point? I'm going to use a command point to reroll the 1. So down to 4 command points. We do get it. So we get Jinx onto the War Dog. Should mention, Ross's Psychers are not in range to deny. Onto the Farseer, we're going to start by guiding that unit of Wind Riders to his left. We are looking for a 7 to cast, and I get +1 due to Seer Council. We get it, so they are guided. And now it's time to doom something, so we want to reroll wounds against something. I'm probably going to ignore the Jinxed Armiger, because it's already got a debuff. I think we're actually going to go with that Armiger over here. We're going to try and doom it for reroll all wounds against it. So, yeah. In fact, should we? Yeah, in fact, you know what? We're going to do it on this guy here. Yeah, we're going to do it on this guy here. So, we're going to reroll all wounds onto the Jinxed Armiger. In fact, no, we're going to go on that one over there. Indecisive David here. So, here we go. Well, I've just perilled, but due to runes of the Farseer, I get to reroll any number of dice, so I'm going to reroll both of them. We passed, but we do not get Doom off, and we nearly perilled again. So we're going to use 2 command points, so down to only 2 remaining, and we're going to use Runes of Witnessing. So all units within 6 inches of the same Craftworld will get reroll wind rolls of 1.
Nice.
Starting off the shooting phase, however, we're going to go straight into our Dart Reapers. So we've got 9 Reaper launchers and 1 Eldari missile launcher. The missile launcher from the Eldari Exarch, we're going to use single shot. And we're going to put all our shots into the Jinxed Armiger.
Okay. War Dog.
War Dog. Because this is lower AP than the last can, or the Bright Lances, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
In fact, no, we're going to go in that one over there.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if it's lower in AP and that one's...
It's Jinxed.
So you probably want things with higher AP on that one.
So we're going to go with all 9 launchers first of all.
Should be like 48-inch range.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And I'll reroll 1s due to Maug and Ra being nearby.
Love it.
So first the Reaper launchers, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1. Okay, so we give it 7 hits. Strength 8.
3s to wounds.
3s to wound indeed. Here we go. Shocking.
That one's cocked.
That's very generous of you, Ross, but that's still really poor though. Only 3 wounds now. -2 will bring you to a 5-up save.
5-up save. Saved 1 is at 3 damage piece. I will take those 3 damage.
Okay.
So down to
6 wounds remaining.
6 wounds remaining.
Single shot from the Exarch.
Yep.
It's a fail. We're going to go with the Guardians next. Now, even though they did battle focus, they can still shoot.
Yep.
So we're going to do all our shots. 22 catapult shots into the Armiger.
Sounds good.
War Dog, sorry.
War Dog.
So we hit on 3s. We have no rerolls to hit here though. I am not rolling well. Alright. It'll be 5s to wound. Strength 4 against toughness 7.
Yep.
But I'll reroll wounds of 1 due to runes of witnessing from the Farseer. And any 6s at AP -3. That's clearly cocked, but we've got 3 6s so far. And
it's actually a really good roll.
Yeah.
And then you got 1 reroll because it was cocked.
That was, and then a 1 as well.
Oh right.
Because reroll wins a 1.
Oh right. Oh right. Okay.
Runes of witnessing. Adds another 6 in there. So we've got, these are -3 AP.
So going to be, because of Jinx, they're going to be 6-up save?
Yep. And they will be 4-up saves because of Jinx.
Damn right. 4-up saves. 1 wound lost.
6-up.
6-up saves. 5 wounds lost. Wow.
Yep. Jinx impacts all saves.
Yeah, geez, oh.
Going to go with the Middle Dire Avengers next. The Exarch's not in range with this pistol, but the Avenger catapults into this Armiger. 8 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. No, they will not be in range of the Autarch, so no rerolls to hit.
Okay.
Hitting on
what
3s.
does the runes of witnessing do?
Reroll wounds of 1.
Ah, okay, right, cool.
We get 2 fails. That's not cocked.
Yep.
Sorry, 3 fails.
Yep.
And then it's 5s to wound, but any 6s at AP -3, and reroll wounds of 1.
Cool, cool, cool. Now you get the 1s. But they don't help.
No, so 1 wound and minus because of Jinx, so
4-up save. Fine.
Nailed it. Vipers, so they're going to split their guns. 2 Bright Lances into the 6 wound remaining War Dog.
Yep.
All the Shuriken Cannons into this guy.
Sounds good, man.
So we're going to go with the Bright Lances first, and I'm within the range of the Autarch, so reroll hits a 1. And I haven't moved, so no penalties. 2 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound, but I've got no range of reroll wounds or anything here.
Yeah.
I wanted the Doom off, but I failed. We do get 1 wound. I'm not going to use my command point.
Yeah, you're going to save it for...
something else.
Yep. So 5-up invul. Do you do it cause 6 damage?
D6.
I'm going to let it go because I don't think you're going to roll a 6.
Okay, you're going to let it ride?
As long as you don't roll a 6. I'm okay as long as you don't roll a 6. Yeah, see, we're fine.
And then the Shuriken Cannons, I'm going to just leave doing that reroll. So Shuriken Cannons, 6 shots into him.
Okay, okay.
3s reroll 1s. I'm rolling a lot of 2s. Okay, 3 hits. Strength 6, so 5s to wound, no rerolls here. Nothing. Maug and Ra is going to use the Maugator. I'm going to shoot it twice. We're just going to do the Assault 4 round. So that's 8 shots into the War Dog.
Go for it.
Hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Okay, so they all hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 5, strength 6, but I reroll all wounds of 1 because you're chaos. Shocking. Oh, so 1 wound so far, and then... Oh! So we do get 3 wounds.
Okay.
It's -1 AP.
So it's going to be 4 up?
No, because you're jinxed, so technically -2, so 5 up.
Okay, 2 fails.
Down to 5 wounds remaining.
Okay.
So I've got both war dogs at 5 wounds. Wind Riders, all their scatter lasers into this war dog here.
Yep.
24 shots. We'll reroll all hits of 1 and all wounds of 1 because we've got an autarch and runes of witnessing on, and I ignore heavy because of Simon.
Nice, nice, nice.
24 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. I want to ignore the 2s. That's a much better roll than it's been going so far. Much better roll. Okay, so that was all fail. Much better roll. We get 21 hits. It's going to be strength 6 and it's toughness 7, so 5s to wound, reroll 1s, and you're jinxed. Much better. There's no AP on the 6s, guys, but I get to reroll the 1s.
Oof.
That many 4-ups.
Yeah, that many 4-ups because the jinx. Can you pass that? Don't count
sure
drop.
can.
Don't count drop dice. I think I might just be alive with 1 wound.
Yeah, you are with 1 wound. Crimson Hunter XR is gonna. He was originally planning to kill Ahriman, but Ross has kindly reminded me you have a 3-up invul.
Sure do.
Probably not going to get the job done. I think you're going to start moving forward rather than come back for him. And, well, I didn't do the damage I wanted to do in the War Dogs. The Dark Reaper's whiff. So he's actually going to put all his shots into that War Dog over there.
Sounds good, man.
We are going to start with the 2 star cannons. So they're heavy 2 each. That's 4 shots. Now, remember, it's now got the Hawkeye rule, so it'll ignore all effects of heavy. And he hits on a 2 and rerolls 1.
Ooh.
Hits a 1. So, 2s to hit, reroll 1s. They all hit. So only strength 6, so it'll be 5s to wound. We get 1 through.
Okay, what's CP?
-3.
-3, 5-up save. How much damage?
D3.
I'm going to let it go.
D3 damage.
Okay,
That's
maybe.
not cocked.
No, you'll be able to put dice on that.
Down to 2 wounds.
Uh-huh.
And then the pulse laser, 2 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. No rerolls here. 1 goes through, it's -3.
5-up save.
You'll need to command point to keep him alive, it's 3 damage. Was it worth it? I don't know.
I don't think it's worth it. I think you've still got plenty of shots from here, which I think you could split fire.
I can technically.
Between those 2. I'm gonna keep command point, I'll let you kill him. Oh
Okay.
no, I'm gonna mean first strike as well.
It will.
I'm gonna keep him alive. I'm gonna spend a command point for 5-up invul. Nope.
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 So the 3 damage will go through. Does he explode?
I hope not. Don't roll a 6 now, that'd be spiteful.
That's clearly cocked.
Clearly
And it was
cocked.
going on to a 6.
It was going on to a bad number. Oh.
Fine, but we do get that War Dog. My last unit to shoot is the Guided Wind Riders. They're going to split their shots. 12 shots into the War Dog, 12 shots into the big blob of Zangors.
Okay then.
So they are guided, so we'll go with the War Dog first. So
Yep.
reroll all hits here because of guide. 3s to hit. Well, thank you, guide, because the autarch would have done nothing to help there. They were all 2s. Okay, so we get 11 hits. That 2 was a hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 5s to wound, but I'll reroll wounds of 1 due to runes of witnessing, and you are jinxed.
Yeah.
That's looking good.
Yeah, that's looking good.
So we've got 4 so far,
Uh-huh, and then
we've
3
got
rerolls.
3 rerolls. I think we've got
I think you've got him.
4-up save.
4-up save.
Yeah.
Only, not by much, only 2 wounds, but
Does he explode?
please don't.
Oh!
I can't reroll. Let's work this out. So I tragically exploded there, and it's going to be D3 mortal wounds to every unit within 6 inches. Now, this unit of Guardians are just not close enough, These rubrics that warp timed right up there, they're definitely close. D3 mortal wounds. Just one. So that'll be one rubric going down.
And then the last 12 shots on those Zangors. Hitting on 3s, reroll everything. So 3 fails. So we get 10 hits. Take that out. Strength 6, so wounding on 3s. And reroll 1s due to runes of witnessing. So take out the 2s. So 6 saves. No AP or anything.
Nah, 5 up invul. That'll be 4 going down. Lost 4 Zangors there, so on a 4 more, I lose more. Nope.
No more morales to take. So that brings an end to the Craftworlds turn 1. Very good turn actually, it turned out to be. We got first strike for 1 victory point. None of the objectives are claimed yet, but we're being patient with that. We did manage to punch a hole in the war dogs.
Punch a hole in them, they're gone.
Sorry, obliterated them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the drop for the Scarab Occult are like though, because they're still to come in. But on that note, I'm on 1 victory point, Ross has 3. I'm on 2 command points remaining, and Ross, you're on 7. Let's hand it over to Thousand Suns, turn 2.
Thousand Suns turn 2. Now that was a rare chance of David having bad dice roll, but certainly still getting some really good results. The War Dogs going down certainly hampers my line significantly and just requires me to be a bit more aggressive now moving forward. I do have that flyer, which is a bit of a pain, but I'm going to have to let it go as I really need to now sort of move on forward. I think I need to get the Daemon Prince. Really, warp time in that Daemon Prince is going to make a heck of a difference if I can get it. With that, let's have a look at the cards I'm going to choose. And here are the cards that I have drawn, or at least I've chosen. Overwhelming Firepower, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to absolutely annihilate this unit into oblivion. I've considered actually charging them, but I think I'm more confident I'm just going to absolutely blow them apart because I've got Flamers. Advance, because that's going to happen. And then I've got Power of the Cabal and Master of the Warp, and this requires a lot of just casting psychic abilities, and I desperately need that to happen this turn, in which case I'll score points and hopefully be in a much stronger position. With that, let's have a look at my movement phase. Starting at the psychic phase, gonna go for Gaze of Fate. See if that goes off. Which it does. Do you want to deny? Deny me a reroll. You need to get a 10.
Let it go.
Yeah, I would too. Then gonna do Diabolic Strength on the Daemon Prince. Buff him up. Don't get it. Do I want to use my free roll?
Have a think about it.
Yeah, I'll have a think. Give me a sense. Actually, I'm going to use Gaze of Fate's free reroll. Just because I want to get as powerful and I need as many psychic abilities as I can. Yep, so that'll give me 8 to cast Diabolic Strength on himself.
I've got 3 denies in total. I'm going to use my first deny with the Warlock.
Okay, okay.
So you get a 10 then?
I think you need a 9.
What did you get? 5, 6, 7? You got an 8, yeah. Sorry, so I need a 9. 9 plus. Here we go, here comes a 9 plus. Here comes a 9 plus.
What?
So, no Diabolic Strength there, my friend.
Just going to do some further buffs on him because I want him to, live. Going to put Weaver of Fates onto him next from one of the Thousand Suns.
From the Scarab Occult? Yeah. No, the Rubrics.
Rubrics. I get it.
Cool,
you can try and deny it, but I wouldn't advise you do. And then I'm going to do Glamour of Zinch onto him next. Just make him an absolute...
With the other rubrics?
With the other ones. Which 6, I believe we do get it. Glamour of Zinch is a 7.
So you don't get it?
I don't get it. If I did it the other way around, I would have got it.
You can use a command point.
Yeah, but I need warp time.
Don't use a command point.
I really can't afford that to go wrong.
I think warp time is more important.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave that one. Going to go with Prescience next from Ahriman onto these Rubric Marines here.
Okay. +1 as well?
Yep. Oh man, I wish I'd smited or some, but I presume you're not going to try and stop me.
Well, what else are you going to cast?
Oh, there's things. I'm not going to tell you what they are.
Yeah.
You need a 20, you need a
12.
But
you've got Death Hex and Warp Time. Warp Time's an important one, and I've got 2 denies anyway.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just going to try and deny it.
Double 6, why not?
No.
Yeah, no. So that'll get Prescience.
Cool.
And this is the spell I think both me and David are absolutely sort of banking on, him saying I'm do it wrong, me saying it goes right. It's going to be warp time from Ahriman, and he does get his extra 6 inches, so he should be within range of the Daemon Prince and launch him forwards. Gonna need a 5 of this after Ahriman's +1. Don't even stop me. Gonna start off with this unit of rubrics here, just gonna flame these, do damage. It's gonna be fun. 3d6 automatic hits from the 3 flamers. 5, 7, 8, 9. 3.
There's another 3 there.
Ah, perfect.
There you go.
3s to wounds.
3s to kill.
Minus 2 AP, yeah.
I have a 5 up armor.
Ooh, 3s to kill. I'm gonna say...
That's cocked.
That was cocked. Nope. So not as good as I hoped, but still 5 dead.
3, 4, 5 guardians dead so far.
Okay. We'll then have 2, 4, 6, 8 infernal bolt guns. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 died, so it's going to be 2 less bolt guns. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And he's in 12 inches, so he'll get his infernal bolt pistol. So 9 shots. Hit on 2s because of prescience, and reroll 1s as well. Because of
well aware. They should be toast.
2 reroll 1s.
Don't even need the rerolls.
Nope. 3s to kill.
3s to kill. 5 up armor.
3, 6.
Squad's dead.
Squad's gone. Gonna go with these Rubric Marines next, and they're gonna fire at this unit of bikes.
I'm going to use my last 2 command points for lightning fast reactions to -1 to hit.
Okay. So I've got 5 bolt guns there, which are going to fire, and then 4 from the Soul Reaper cannon. 5 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Yep, that -1 really helped. And then it's going to be 4s to wounds because you're toughest 4. 1 wounds.
-2 brings me to a 6 up save.
Yep.
Saved.
Nailed it. And Soul Reaper. It's going to be 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
Ignoring heavy.
Ignoring heavy. That -1 has stopped like 4 or 5 shots there. And it's going to be 3s to wounds.
3s to wound, yep.
Oh! Only 1 wound.
No save, so 1 bike is down to 1 wound remaining.
These Scarab Cult are going to go next. Now I'm going to put all their shots into the other bike unit to try and whittle down their numbers. I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War on them to give them +1 to wound rolls as well, which will be quite helpful. So that'll be 16 shots from the Infernal Combi Bolter. I'm just going to basically put, I think, everything into them.
Yeah, I would.
I'm just debating actually the Hellfire Missile, but then again, you've got 2 wounds apiece, that's D3 damage. Might as well just put them all in there because Veterans will help as well.
Okay.
Cool, so it's going to be 16 shots, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s because Daemon Prince nearby.
Well done, Daemon Prince.
Yeah, he's a good man. Yeah, very nice.
14 hits.
And it should be 3s to injure.
Yes, because of X. Normally 4s, but 3s of X. Still pretty good.
Still pretty good. Wow, that vet's paid off well.
Yeah. So -2, 6 up saves. Bye bye bikes. Ignored 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes have gone. Down to 2 remaining. Hellfire Missile Pack.
Yeah, we'll do the Hellfire because you're at full wounds. So 2 shots, hit on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Wounding on 2s, I believe.
Yep, 2, strength 8.
And it'll be straight through armour.
No, it's -2. So 6 up save again.
Yep.
Failed.
D3 damage, 3+.
Another bike dies.
And last is Soul Reaper.
Can you kill the last bike?
That'd be nice. It's going to be 3-step reroll 1s. And then it's going to be 2s to wound you.
Sure is.
And I think that will kill you.
It will, yeah. Last 2 wounds. Last bike. Bikes are gone.
And on to the charge phase. I'm going to do Daemon Prince straight into these bikes.
Bikes there?
Yep.
No multi-charge or anything?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm debating it because I might move the Scarab Cults in as well. You know what, I'll go for the Dire Avengers as well.
Okay, cool. So we'll just get their Overwatch resolve first then, if that's alright.
Yep.
24 shots into him, now they are guided.
Yeah, that's fine. So 6s.
6s. Oh boy.
Oh my words.
Alright, so 8 6s so far.
What?
And reroll everything because of guide. I don't know. There's another 6 there.
Yeah, that's
way more than it was meant to get. But cool. Your toughness...
7. No, toughness 6.
I think yours toughness 6.
Tough 6, strength 7.
Yeah, so 4 to wounds. You know what, that's not bad.
That's
for considering Overwatch.
Really scaring me now.
6 wounds.
6 wounds, 3 up save, because I'm weavered. Lost 2, which is acceptable.
So you're down to 6 wounds.
Yep. Die Avengers next.
Die Avengers. So we've got 8 shots with the catapults, and then a shot with the pistol.
Yep.
But they Overwatch on 5s due to defense tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, and no rerolls or anything here, guys. So we get two hits. It'll be 5s to win, 6s at AP minus 3, which won't make a difference.
Won't make a difference.
3 up pinball.
3 up pinball. Fine. So 2 dice again. I'm down to 6 wins, I believe.
Yeah, you lost 2.
6 wins. It's about. It's a very small charge.
Yeah, you only look at it if you roll really bad. You're
6. Fine. Yeah, I'll be in.
Just going to put between them.
Yep. Perfect. Scarab Cult for a hand into the bikes. It's going to be a 9-inch charge. Ooh. I'm tempted.
Go for it.
I'm tempted. How many command points? Still got 6. Why not? Go for it.
Yep, you make it.
That'll get them in. Finished up my charges, so this is what it's looking like. David is going to heroically intervene.
Might as well.
Try and get a Daemon Prince. Fair enough. Now I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War, bring me down to, I believe, 4 command points to basically try and do as much damage as possible with the Scarab Occult.
Speaking of Scarab.
Yep, so I do get what their version of Shock Assault is. I know it's got a specific name, but I can't remember it. So each guy's going to get 3 attacks, and it's going to be 12 attacks with normal power swords, which we'll begin with first. So that's going to be 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1s. No death to the False Emperor for me.
Looking brilliant.
And it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Because of vets, for no saves.
And there you go.
So 1 bike's already wounded, so he dies. Another bike. So 3 bikes are dead, and 1's down to 1 wound. So let me just get them moved. Next
up, we're going to go with our staff from our champion. So 3 attacks in on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1. Okay. Wounding you on 2s.
Yeah. Vets and extra strength.
There you go. Minus 1 AP.
So 5 up saves in?
Yep.
None.
D3 damage.
Well, 1's already soaked up.
Oh, there's 1 down.
1's already wounded.
Yeah, and then the other one, 3 plus to kill. No.
So he dies, and he goes down.
I'm going to go with Daemon Prince next. I've consolidated towards, basically towards the bikes. I actually have to consolidate technically towards the nearest model, which would be him, or Pylon.
But it still brings you within an inch of the
Still brings
bikes.
me within an inch.
So you're okay.
So with Shocks, with their version of Shock Assault, it's Hateful Assault, it's going to be 8 attacks, because he does get it. 2 2s to hit, reroll 1s. My goodness, thank goodness he reroll 1s on himself. And no, the minus 1 doesn't carry over. Cool. And then it's going to be 3s to wound you.
What's your AP? Minus 2?
Minus 2.
So need to make all these 6 ups. 2 damage piece.
2 damage piece.
Bye bye bikes. Farseer with the Singing Spear is going to strike back. 2 attacks, hitting on 2s. We get 2 hits. We always wound on 2s with the Singing Spear. It's singing today. I need you to roll 2 2s for me, or 2 1s and 2s.
Yeah, and I will command point if needed. No, I'm fine.
He's running away now.
That is it for 1,000 Suns turn what?
2.
Turn 2. Now, that went well for me. That went very well. Caused a lot of carnage in that one. Caused a lot of damage and destruction.
Daemon Prince just went nuts.
Just went nuts. The Scarab Cult helped in as well. Taking out those bikes is essential. In terms of scoring, now I did get overwhelming firepower because I think I killed 1 unit in shooting. Yep, didn't kill anything else in shooting. So that's 1. Got advanced because nothing of mine is in my deployment zone. So that's another 1. Got Power of the Cabal, which is each time I basically cast a psychic ability, I get 1 victory point for every 2 I cast. I cast 4 successfully, giving me a further 2. And then I did get Master of the Warp, and I get the D3 version. So it'll be D3 further points for just an extra 1. Bring me to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just have a check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus my 3, 8.
Yep, 8.
Yep, 8 victory points. Now David did score defend objective number 6 and defend objective number 4.
4, 6.
So that will give him 4 victory points, bringing it to 5. So that's 8 to 5.
Because I've got first strike.
Yep. I believe you're out of command points. I think I've still got 4.
Sure.
I think I've still got them. So let's go on to Elder, turn 2.
Turn 2 for Simon Craftworlds, but Ross, that was a good turn. You've punched a hole right in the centre of my defences. Right, we need to see what cards we can get. I've now cleared my hand, so I'll get 4 new cards. I need to catch up with points, but I need to think about how can I kill Scarab Occult and a Daemon Prince. So I only get to take 2 cards. Reason for that is I didn't score my objectives in the previous battle round. I did it at the end of Ross's turn, so I will get 2 automatically, but not 2 additional. I'm going to go with Supremacy because I do have the option of holding 3 objectives at the end of the turn. And I'm also going to go with Master of Runes. It's a gamble, but if I get every psychic spell off, then I'll get another D3. So we're going to go for that. Right, so movement's done. I've done 90-degree pivot, move, then another 90-degree pivot with a Crimson Hunter Exarch. So he's now able to shoot Ahriman or downfield. We've battle focused the Dire Avengers over so that basically they can hold that objective because Scarab Occult are not troop choices. Everything here is kind of fallen back. Battle focused the Dire Avengers over here, and these guys fell back, all within autark range to get the buffs. But also we can shoot both of these units. They're staying still because I need to get the reroll. I don't want to get any penalties to shoot. And well, oh, they don't get any modifiers anyway.
No.
No, they don't get impacted by it. So, but you know what? I want Maugenrath to still be on this objective, but equally I want to also be within 6 inches just to shoot, but not too close. So yeah, let's go. Starting the psychic phase, we're going to use the Warlock first to jinx, and it's obviously going to be the Daemon Prince.
Yep, because he's going to die.
Yeah, see. Right, just need a 7 to cast. I don't get it, and I've got no ways to increase the roll because I don't have enough command points for Seer Council, and I've got no rerolls like the Farseer, so no jinx, and that will be no D3 victory points for Master of Runes either. Moving on though, we're now going to Guide and Doom. So Doom wise, we are going to Doom. I'm going to have to Doom. Do you know what? I think we're going to Doom your Scarab Occult.
Okay.
We're going to Doom the Scarab Occult.
What do you need for?
7.
Okay,
It's
okay.
7 for all these spells. Yeah, definitely 7. Now I can reroll any number of dice because of my Runes of the Farseer, so I'm going to reroll that 1.
Yep.
We do get it.
I'm not going to deny that.
We did check actually, I was wrong earlier. You can't auto-deny on double 6s. I
Nope.
was wrong. So yeah. And then we're going to go with Guide. Thank you, Ross.
Yep.
We're going to go with Guide, and I've got a lot of rerolls as it is. I'm actually going to go with Guide on the Vipers.
Yeah.
So we're going to Guide the Vipers, hopefully.
I'll attempt some this time because I don't think you have much health,
No.
so I need a double 6. Nope.
No. So we do get Guide on the Vipers. Going to go with the Vipers. They're going to shoot everything into Daemon Prince.
Okay, okay.
Bright Lances. Both hit. No Guide was needed there.
Nope.
And Strength 8, so 3s to wound. No rerolls for wounds. 2 wounds.
3 up Invul.
3 of Invul. Command point.
How much damage is it?
D6.
Command point. Bring down to 3. We're fine.
Yeah. They had to do that.
Yeah.
Then the 2 Shuriken Cannons, so 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, because I haven't moved.
Reroll everything.
Yep. Wow, what a roll. Okay, they all hit. Strength 6, so 4s to wound. No rerolls. So 3 wounds, and it's at minus. Let me double check, because
3
that
up Invul.
doesn't matter.
I'm fine.
Doesn't, yep, you're totally right, doesn't matter. Autark's going to do the Laser Lance and Twin Shuriken Catapults into the Daemon Prince.
Okay, okay.
So Laser Lance, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Strength 6, so wounding on 4s. It's a wound.
3 up
It
Invul.
will be, yep.
Take a wound, down to 5.
2 damage.
Ooh, down to 4.
And then the Twin Shuriken Catapults, 4 shots. Reroll the 1. I need those 6s again though. 5s to
I
wound.
don't think you do because it's still 3 up Invul.
You're right.
Yep.
There's a wound.
Okay, okay. 3 up Invul.
Okay, so we're down to 4 remaining. Warlocks, Twin Shuriken Catapult, into the Daemon Prince. 3s, reroll 1s. And wounding on 5s. For nothing. Okay, we're going to move on to the Farseer, Twin Shuriken Catapult. And I've fallen back, but I can still shoot because I've got fly.
Of course.
They all hit. 5s to wound. Nothing. Singing Spear. It hits. Always wounds in a 2-up. It sure does.
3-up invul.
Yep.
Don't want to fail this. Ooh.
Alright. Dire Avengers on objective 6, including the pistol, all into Daemon Prince.
Okay.
3s, reroll 1s. Take away the 2s. Okay. 5+ to wound. Come on, Dire Avengers. You know what? 2 wounds. It's not going to matter about the AP -3.
No, 3-up save. Down 3 wounds.
You've used your reroll, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Down to 3. Right, things are getting interesting here. I'm actually going to put Maugan Ra into him.
Okay.
8 shots with the Mulgator. I'm obviously going to use the double tap ammunition because I can't kill you.
Yep.
So, well, I might not kill you, I don't think. 8 shots, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Okay. Strength 6, so wound on 4s, but as your Chaos, I'll reroll wounds of 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, so 3-up save, 5 wounds.
1 damage this?
Yeah, just 1 damage.
Okay, it's down to 2 wounds.
That's the magic number. Right, 30 per time, 9 Reaper launchers into the Scarab Occult that are doomed.
Yep.
Single shot Eldari missile launcher from the Exarch into Daemon Prince.
Okay.
We'll just do the Reaper launchers first.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s due to Maugan Ra. Oh no, sorry. Okay, so that's what, 4, 5, 6 hits so far. Okay, so we get 8 hits out the 9 launchers. Now I'm strength 8, so wound on 2s.
Yep.
No rerolls here.
No reroll 1s because of Doom.
Oh, reroll, yeah, because of Doom, you're right. I think you just told me that off camera. That's terrible for me to forget. Right, so they all wound.
Yep. 5-up invul or they die.
Yep, 3 damage apiece.
Take them off. Well, yeah, no, take them off. They're gone.
They are gone, yeah. Single shot from the Exarch into the Daemon Prince. Big money.
Yep, go for it.
He hits. Wins on 3s. No.
Doom.
He's not doomed.
No, he's not doomed. Oh, that's
Doom
on the...
was in the Scarabs.
Okay.
You know what, just while we're at it though, I'm actually going to put all those Dire Avengers that are now freed up to shoot. We're going to do 9 shots and we're going to do that into the Daemon Prince.
Yeah, go for it.
That'll be 9 shots because of the pistol.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 5s. Oh, terrible. So, Exarch in here is going to try and snipe Ahriman. You do have a 3-up invul, but
due to his warlord trait.
It's the reward for killing him is massive here.
Yes.
So we're going to start with the pulse laser, 2 shots, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Okay, wounding on 2s, your toughness 4.
I believe so. Yeah, you don't get an increased toughness.
And I'm strength 8, 2s to wound.
Both wounds?
2 wounds. It's mine. It's with 3-up invul, but it's 3 damage apiece.
Fail both these. He's dead. Oh, one's a fail.
You've used your reroll as well.
Yeah. Oh, toast! What?
He's just been pulse lasered out of existence. Alright, the star cannons there can't shoot because we're going into Ahriman, so straight to the charge phase. Autarch and the Skyrunner is going to try and lance in to the Daemon Prince.
I didn't take the bolter, even though everyone gives me trouble for it. I'll remember next time.
Okay, 5-inch charge. Oh. Nailed it. He will charge in.
Boy!
And you know what? I'm also going to do 2 more charges.
Alright, okay.
We've got 2 12-inch charges with the Warlock. Sorry, 1 more charge, with the Warlock. I fell back the Farseer, so he can't charge, and I battle focused all the Dire Avengers. But you know what? If I can charge in the Warlock, go for it.
Yeah, why not? So that's going to be like a 9-inch. We'll work out what you're doing.
No, it's a 12-inch charge.
12-inch charge?
I believe it's 12-inch charge.
Roll the dice, see what happens.
It's not that.
No, it's not that.
Okay, the Autarch is going to try and be the hero today. He's going to laser lance into the Daemon Prince. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s.
Ah, you're okay.
Okay. On the charge, I become strength 6.
So force to wins.
I need about 3 through to comfortably feel happy here. We get 1. If you make a single fail here,
3 up invul. I do have a reroll.
I know you do, and it worries
And
me.
I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Command point.
Command point. I'm down to I think 1 now. Oh, there we go.
Well,
There
that's
we-
bye bye Autarch.
Right, Daemon Prince is going to smack back and hopefully smack hard. 8 attacks when you charge me due to Fateful Assault. So hit on 2s, reroll 1s. Reroll those 1s. Yep. And it is going to be 3s to wound you.
Yep, toughness 4.
So plenty of wounds to go.
So we'll go straight to my 4 up invul save.
Yep.
2 damage piece, isn't it?
2 damage piece. Oh!
Yeah, I'm down to 4 wounds remaining.
Jeez.
So end of turn 2, it's pretty back and forth at the moment, guys. We didn't kill the Daemon Prince, but we actually, nice trade off, we got Ahriman. That was a cheeky snipe. So, victory point wise, I will get Master of the Runes. I was 1 off getting D3. I failed Jinx. And Jinx failing that probably saved the Daemon Prince as well when you think about it. So,
Yes.
So 1 victory point there, bringing me to 6. I did get Slay the Warlord. I know we achieved that at the end, so technically on 7 at the moment. But I do get D3 for Supremacy, because I have 3 objectives. So D3 for 2. So technically I am going to be on 9 to your 8. So we pulled the points back, and we will get to draw more cards next turn. So with that, I'm on no command points. I think you're on 1.
I'm on 1.
After the reroll shenanigans.
Of course.
Let's pass it on 1,000 Suns, turn 3.
And that is us on to 1000 Suns turn 3. It's getting tight in points and tight in numbers. Lost some key units there, though Daemon Prince is just still gritting on there just by a wee bit. We're both now going to get 6 cards this turn because I scored 4 last turn. Dave technically scored 4 as well. So it's going to be now a whole bunch of cards. We've really got to decide how we're going to score very, very carefully. And here we have my 6 cards that will hopefully score me plenty of points. Blood and Guts, Scour the Skies, and Assassinate. Really sort of depending, and sort of like No Prisoners as well. Really I'm banking on the Daemon Prince killing that Autarch. If I kill him, plenty of things are going to be scored there. It's going to be really, really good. I've also got Secure Objective number 2. I want to sort of move into here, charge those Dire Avengers, try and get them with all those Zangors. And then behind enemy lines, I'm already scoring that with the Daemon Prince, provided he doesn't die, but the Zangor should hopefully secure that as well. There's plenty of options there, but I also need to be aggressive in other areas. With that, let's go into the movement phase. Finished up the movement for the 1000 Suns. Pretty simple. We have our rubrics have moved this way. Might be able to get some shots at some stuff, but I'm going to really, really struggle. Daemon Prince obviously stayed still. Zangor's moving up this way, hoping to rip and tear their way through these Dire Avengers. And because I was really sort of short range with these guys, I'm going to go after the Exarch just because it's got high damage, proving to be a real pain. So I thought I might as well try and take them out. Let's go on to the Psychic phase. Going to start a Psychic phase with Daemon Prince. Going to start with the Gift, basically allowing me a reroll on a 6.
You can gaze.
Don't get it.
Okay, so no gaze.
No gaze, and we'll go for Diabolic Strength. I'm just too scared in case I kill myself.
I forgot about that.
You know, that would be incredibly tragic. Do I really need Diabolic Strength that much? It means I would wound you in 2s and get an extra attack. Sometimes this game, Dave, you need to go big.
Okay, I like it.
I not peril. You come close. I wish I smited you.
Yeah, smite him a little better.
But Diabolic Strength off.
We wish a lot of things.
If I'd smited you, yeah, in life. Oh, wow.
You'd have killed me.
I would have killed you, but
I'm going to try and deny.
the gift of retrospect. Yeah, go for it. Try and deny what I rolled an 11.
Yeah, I can hold up 6.
Okay, go for it.
I've got 3 denies, I might as well at least try and use them.
Yep, I've only got Weavers and Glamour, and even then I'm a bit like, could kill myself doing
Okay,
that.
I'm going to use just one of the Farseer's denies.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you reroll that to be, it's not going to work.
Yep, so let's move on.
Okay. Glamour onto themselves, don't peril because, oh boy. Glamour is 7.
It doesn't go off.
So it doesn't go off. Weavers is the 6. We'll try Weaver with them.
Okay, gonna weave themselves.
And they do get Weaver.
I'm not in range, didn't I?
Nah. Gonna go with these Rubik Marines. Now, if I had Warp Time, I would have been range of the Dire Avengers.
Okay.
Not Dire Avengers, Dire Reapers.
The Dark Reapers.
But I'm not, so I'm gonna have to sell with Shun Malgden Ra, which I'm not really that fussed with.
Because I don't think he's done much, really.
No, he's given the reroll once to the Dark Reapers, which has been worse. 4 shots from bolters, hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
Not in rapid fire.
Not on rapid fire.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not really that
Yeah.
so during cover, you're 3-up save. I'm just doing this for fun. So what's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
So forced wounds, nope. And then Soul Reaper,
Okay.
2 hit. Wounding on 3s. Have a wounds. What's your save on 3s? No, minus 3.
Saving on 4s.
Saving 4s.
I'm on cover, in cover on the base, so I'm down to 5 wounds remaining.
Gonna pile in some shots into this Exarchs. The Flamers are in range, so 3d6 automatic hits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
So 3, 6, 9, 11. 5 swings you.
Yep, toughness 6.
So that's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
So these are minus 2.
Yep, minus 2 indeed.
5 up saves. Sure. Take 2 wins, so I'm down to 10.
So Reaper next into them. 4 shots. I'm going to assume you've got a hard hit, so it's going to be 4s. Yes, 4s hit. And 5 swings. Have 2 wins. Minus 3 AP.
6 up saves. Saved 1.
Nice.
So down to 9 wins remaining.
And then it's going to be 11 shots from bolters and bolt pistols. I'm in rapid fire range, so head on force.
Oh wow, hard to hit.
Hard to hit, cost me 4 shots there, and wounding you on 5s. 2 wins.
5 up saves.
Yep.
Taking on some down to 8 wins remaining. That's pretty good.
Gonna announce charge with the Zangors onto Dire Avengers. I didn't want to shoot any because I was worried that if I took too many away, I couldn't see them and that'd be annoying. So I'm just gonna charge straight into them. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, and apologies for the fireworks outside, guys. It's fireworks time. Anyway, so we're going to do Overwatch on 5s, of which we get 2, because we have Fence Tactics, and Wounding on 4s, for 2 wins.
5 up pinball. 1 goes down.
Just take off the back.
Yep.
Charge.
Charge. Get +1 due to Brehorn.
You're in though.
I'm in though. Zangor's going to dish out some damage onto Dire Avengers. So it's going to be 10 of them are in range because they've got some in the building, some within an inch of the ones in the building. So it's going to be 20 attacks. We've got chainswords hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Because of the Daemon Prince. Go say that's cocked.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm not getting that reroll.
Still solid.
Still solid, absolutely. Perfect.
Oh boy.
And sophist 3. So it's going to be 3s to wound you. Wonderful.
No AP, I believe, is it?
No AP on chainswords.
4 up armour.
How many have you got there?
5, and the Autarch has, Exarch has 2 wins, but I'm going to start with the normal guys, work my way down to the Exarch. So, the 4 normal guys are dead, but the Exarch is alive with 1 wound.
War champion.
Cool.
So going on to this very important combat here, and it is very, very, very important. If I fail to kill this Autarch, I will potentially lose or not gain 3 plus D3 victory points.
You practically lose.
Yes.
That's what it's going to feel like.
And to ensure that with my last command point, and I hope I've got a command point left, otherwise people are going to yell at me for
I think you
this
do.
game. We're going to say I do. Vetch the Long War. It means I'm going to wound you on 2s.
Oh boy.
So it's going to be 7 attacks, hitting you on 2s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1s. Right, okay, I can accept that. 2s to wounds. Gotta go down.
Because of vets.
All wound, that bought me 1 extra wound.
That might be all you need.
That might be all I need.
4 up in volley.
Yeah?
4 up in volley.
Yeah? Fail 2 of these, you're down.
Don't say it on camera, Ross. I know you want to, but no damage. So, wow, that's incredible.
The pain I'm feeling is... I thought I had that one. How, after 15 attacks, have I only caused 2 wounds?
Don't quite know. I'm just going to do the Dire Avenger Exarch first before we move on to him.
Yep.
2 attacks with the Power Glaive. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s.
Is he strength 4?
Gets +1 strength.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
Can you roll that again?
Right, okay. We're going to now go with the Laser Lance into the Daemon Prince. So I'm now strength 4 with Laser Lance, so no longer charging. 2's to hit, reroll 1s. No hit. 5's to wind, no rerolls. 2 wounds, a single failed save and he's dead. It's 2 damage apiece.
How much AP?
-4.
So 4 up save.
Yep, you've
same
got
as
your-
you had to pass so many more than me. So many more.
This is killing me, I can tell.
Unbelievably. 1 fail and I'm done.
Oh
My word. Oh man.
It's dead. Only morale check to make is going to be the Dire Avenger Exarch. So I lost 4, so on a 5+, he's dead. He's dead.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 3, and it went badly. Not gonna lie. The Daemon Prince failing to kill our Autarch. Let's count out. So what I did score is Secure Objective Marker 2.
Yeah, got that.
So that's given me 9 victory points. What did I fail though?
This is big.
If I had killed him, and I would have killed 3 units in this, so no prisoners. If an enemy unit was destroyed during your turn, which I could have taken either or, that would have been fine. He survived by 1 wound.
Survived by 1 wound, and
When you flee, you don't count as destroyed.
Yeah.
No, it's not a destroyed unit. So I didn't get no prisoners. Didn't get Assassinate. Didn't get Scour the Skies, which would have been him.
yep, he's a flyer.
Didn't get Blood and Guts, which would have been either of them. And there is 1 Zangor stopping me from getting behind enemy lines. If the Daemon Prince had just killed him, it'd have been all that. All those points. But they didn't happen. That's going to bring me to 9 victory points. Do your 9 victory points?
And 9 victory points because I slay the Warlord.
Yeah. No command points. I think this turn might hurt. Let's go into Elder turn 3.
Right, Craftworlds turn 3. So, right, Daemon Prince is gone. I think we just need to just sit, shoot, and get some points. That's about it. So I've drawn my 6 new cards. Kingslayer, Secure 6, Secure 4, Overwhelming Firepower, Master of the Warp, but no prisoners. Let's have at you. So end of the movement, rejiggy the Dire Avengers, moved in the Crimson Hunter Exarch. Don't want the Autarch going any further forward because your character killers with those Zangor, so he's falling back. And these guys are kind of moved over here, consolidated this area, and we're just gonna, we're just gonna shoot. So in the second phase, we're gonna Jinx from the Warlock onto these rubrics. So looking for a 7. We get it. Don't try and deny
Attempt to deny it.
with the rubrics. Ooh.
Which I don't.
Jinx is off. We are then going to guide, and we're going to guide the Vipers. That's with the Farseer. Looking for a 7. Get to reroll any number of dice. So you need a 4+ with that. It's 50-50 really, isn't it? So I'll reroll that dice. Don't get it. So no guide. And what we're going to do is we're going to doom these rubrics. Looking for a 7. We get it. So doom on the rubrics. Dark Reapers are going to put all their shots into the River Marines. 9 Reaper launchers starting off with, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Okay. So 8 of hit. Wounding on 2s. And reroll all failed wounds due to doom. Okay, -2, 3 damage, and you're jinxed. So it's technically -3.
-3 brings me to 6 up save. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Your invul's debuffed.
Invul, yep, and I don't get all to dust.
Yeah.
So 6s. Nope, and if you didn't jinx them, I would have saved another 2, but how many is that total?
6.
6 rubrics going down.
We're just going to do the Eldari missile launcher.
Sure.
You know what? I'm going to do just a single shot.
Yeah.
Single shot.
3s and 1s.
Reroll the 1.
Yep.
He hits. 2s. Reroll everything. It's -2 again. Same 6 up saves.
Yep.
So the d6 damage is kind of ignored. So another one dies. So 7 have died in total. Maugan Raz going to shoot his Mauditor twice. Again at the rubrics, we're just going to use the strength 6 -1, 1 damage piece 1.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. So they all hit. Wounding on 3s, reroll all failed wounds because of Doom. Oh, that doesn't count. Okay, so 7 wounds at -1. It is 1 damage, so you will get +1.
So basically negates.
Yeah,
So 4 up saves?
Yep. They're gone.
Wow.
Squad of Dire Avengers are going to do all their shots into the Zangors. That will include the pistol as well, so 9 shots. They are within range to reroll 1s, but not the 2s. That's the Autarch giving them the rerolls. So 7 hits. Wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 5 up involves. No, 2 going down.
Viper Squadron is going to put everything into the Zangors. 2 Bright Lances to start. 2 hits. 2s to wound. 1 wound.
5 up invul. Yep.
Nailed it. And then 6 Shuriken Cannons. Shots, that is.
Yep.
Reroll 1s, not the 2s. 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
5 up. All fine.
Okay. I've only got one more thing to shoot, so we're just going to do the Crimson Hunter into the Zangors. This feels like a waste. So Star Cannon, 2 of them. Hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. 3s to wound. For 2 wounds.
5 up. Where were these saves in the Daemon Prince? 1 more goes down.
1 is gone, so you lost 3 so far, and then the Pulse Laser.
Even Ahriman.
And 2s. 2 wounds.
Yeah, 5 up invul. Yeah, no,
Okay,
2.
so that's 5 in total have died.
Just got to do morale for the Zangors, so it's going to be 3+. I lose more because I lost 5. Lose 1 more Zangor. Got a morale test to make on these Zangors, lost 5, so on a 4+, I will lose some more. In fact, I think it's actually 3+. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1 more.
So that brings an end to Craftworlds turn 3, and oh boy was it massive in point wise. So we got Kingslayer, because we did kill your Warlord earlier in the game for D3, which we'll come to in a moment. But we did get Master of the Warp, we did get no prisoners, we did get Overwhelming Firepower, we did get Secure 6, and we did get Secure 4. So we got every objective. That brings us to, including Slay the Warlord, 14 victory points at the moment to Ross's 9, and D3 additional on top. So that'll bring us to 16 to 9.
And on that note, David, I'm going to concede. There were some key dice rolls there that didn't go in my favour, and boy did they cost me.
Guys, thanks for watching. That was a good, hard-fought game.
That was one of the most hard-fought games in a while we've had. There was a lot of swings in that one, but at the end of the day, I think the 2 key moments were basically my HQs. Sometimes with Thousand Suns, the HQs they're not as mean as they should be, but in that one, I think the Daemon Prince really did make a huge difference, and the Scarab Cult.
Oh my, it was terrifying.
And Ahriman was getting a good few buffs, but those failed rolls cost me significantly.
Yeah, failing the saves for Ahriman with the Pulse Laser Snipe, which again was kind of like could go either way.
Yeah,
bit of a long shot.
Pinball, I wasn't that worried.
No, and then the Daemon Prince failing to kill the Autarch when
15 attacks, essentially.
Statistically, should have just killed it.
Yeah, it should have ripped him apart. I've seen him land on like things like Cypher and just explode into dust.
Yeah, and losing only 2 wounds, making all the saves, and then unfortunately when it came back to your turn to make the saves, it didn't quite work out.
Disaster.
So they were the two key turning points in the game. And to be honest, it could have gone horribly for Craftworlds as well quite early on, because Dark Reapers straight away whiffed.
Yes, they did
And I
not
was
do their job.
having to scrape shots together to try and kill the War Dogs.
Yeah.
And then your turn after that, you're totally right. Your Deep Strike with the Scarab Occult and the Daemon Prince just carved a hole in my army right in the middle. Losing all the Wind Riders is huge, because that's the unit that I can just dance around your slow moving army for days. They chuck out a disgusting amount of shots, but to lose all 12 bikes instantly, 24 wounds just gone.
Yeah, that one's tough. That one was tough. It was the Dark Reapers though. I don't know what it's have to be able to deal with Dark Reapers. They're such a behind, unit.
Given them the range they've got access to means they're always going to be a challenge to try and get to them.
Yeah, just need to. There was no line of sight, but I was just so far away. I didn't have the range to catch them.
Yep. Well, yep. And I guess that maybe comes down to our off-camera roll, where we were rolling to see what kind of map we played.
It's always random, so that's just the way it sometimes goes.
Hammer and Anvil was an unfortunate one to get.
Yep.
So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like, comment, share, like and subscribe. Check us in the links down below for social media and all the updates we get on, along with Patreon if you wish to support the channel. But more importantly, we hope to join you again in another one of our Tabletop Assault Battle Reports.